For their first division of tonight's fifth leg of Ohio Sire Stakes. 20,200 on the line. Number 1 is Striking Vision, owned by Mark and Tannis Lewis, trained by Dave Bartlett. Charlie Myrick drives. 2 Bueno Sabras, owned by Amy Miller, trained by Gary Gilliland. Chip Noble is off. 3 is out. The 4 is Striking Page, owned by Patricia Willem and Acadia Farms, trained by Marty Willem with Dave Hawk in the buy. Rose Run Exotic is the 5, owned by Sanders and Eblin, conditioned by Mike Metters, the driver Jamie Dunlap. 6 Toss the Dice, owned in partnership by John Melsheimer and Bradley Stubbs, trained and driven by Dave Rankin. 7 is Jack Tremonti's She's a Gold Digger, conditioned by Kelly O'Donnell, Brett Miller at the lines. 8 is High Gear SAHBRA, owned by Fred Polk with Jeff Fout, and the 9 is Dynamo SAHBRA, owned by Dean Davis and Brenda Sugg. Kurt Sugg trains and drives. 7 minutes. Catch in, set to go. They're off. Nice even beginning. First away from the inside, it's Bueno Sabra. Striking Vision is showing speed, along with Dynamo Sabra from the far outside, and Striking Page in the top grouping as well. Rose Run Exotic angles over the pylons to grab a seat in 5th. 2 lengths farther back to High Gear Sabra. Toss the Dice, and She's a Gold Digger is relegated to the tail end of the field as Kurt Sugg and Dynamo Sabra step on by Bueno Sabra to take the early lead. Striking Vision back to 3rd. Striking Page is 4th, and the quarter goes in 28 and 4/5, passing the stands for the first time, and Bueno Sabra right back out at Dynamo Sabra and taking back the lead. Striking Vision is 3rd, followed by Striking Page in the 4th spot. Rose Run Exotic hunts the pylons in 5th, followed by Toss the Dice in 6th. High Gear Sabra looks to flush cover on the outside, and the trailer is She's a Gold Digger as they race around the clubhouse turn, bound for the half-mile pole, and your even money favorite is leading the way. Trotting on top, it's Bueno Sabra. A Bueno Sabra from Dynamo Sabra, and Striking Page is first over on a steady gain, 101 and 2 for halftime. Riding cover on the outside, Rose Run Exotic comes into the action 4th. Striking Vision shuffled back to 5th. 3rd over in 6th is High Gear Sabra, then 2 lengths back to She's a Gold Digger, and Toss the Dice is last as they head for the far turn. And Bueno Sabra is holding off Striking Page on the outside, followed by Dynamo Sabra, gapped in the pocket 3rd. Rose Run Exotic continues to move with cover on the outside 4th, followed by Striking Vision and High Gear Sabra 3/4, 132 flat. Midway around the far turn, Bueno Sabra and Striking Page, the top pair, is squaring off. Rose Run Exotic on the outside 3rd. Dynamo Sabra continues to lose ground. High Gear Sabra on the far outside, but it's Bueno Sabra as they come inside the final 8th. She appears to have shaken off Striking Page. Late kick, Rose Run Exotic. High Gear Sabra out in the center. Bueno Sabra is weary. High Gear Sabra on the outside upsets at 15-1 in the first division, the 2-year-old filly Trot. Bueno Sabra and Striking Page 2-2 and 2. High Gear Sabra in an upset returns 32.80 to win as she captures tonight's first division, the 5th leg of the 2-year-old filly Trot. She's a 2-year-old daughter of Striking Sabra from Barra by Cummin, owned by Fred Polk of Zanesville, trained by Eric Nesselrode, and driven to victory by Jeff Fout. 4 wins and 8 starts on the season. High Gear Sabra in 2-2 and 2.